Today's topic is Federal Acquisition Regulation Part 4, Administrative and Information Matters. This FAR part implements policies and procedures relating to the administrative aspects of contract execution, contractor-submitted paper documents, distribution, reporting, retention, and files. In other words, FAR 4 focuses on the documentation, reporting, and administrative requirements for federal acquisitions and contracting. It provides guidelines on how contracts should be managed and maintained to ensure proper governance, transparency, and compliance. Here are 8 key takeaways from FAR Part 4. First, FAR 4 outlines requirements for establishing, maintaining, and disposing of contract files. Contract and procurement files must contain documentation that supports all contractual actions, including the rationale for decisions in contract award, relevant correspondence, memorandums for the record, and contract modifications. This ensures transparency and accountability in the contracting process. Essentially, COs and KOs are required to ensure that file documentation is sufficient to constitute a complete record and history of the transaction for the purposes of audit and compliance. Regarding a memorandum for the record, as a contracting officer and as a contract specialist, it's a good idea to incorporate the habit of creating MFRs and adding them to the file in cases of situations that occur out of the ordinary. MFR is a statement about a particular situation in time and how the contracting official views the topic and its current effect and potential level of risk. The intent is to document the file that the CO is aware of the issue and working through it based on the data captured in the MFR. A well-written memorandum for record can save your day, trust me. Second, FAR Subpart 4.11 implements policies and procedures for requiring contractor registration in the System for Award Management, SAM. Government contractors and vendors are required to be registered in SAM to do business with the federal government. SAM registration is mandatory in order to receive contract awards. SAM is used for checking contractor eligibility, reps and certs, ensuring proper payments, and maintaining accurate records. SAM.gov used to be known as FedBizOps, as in Federal Business Opportunities. In case you were unaware, SAM.gov is not only the official U.S. government system for entity information, it also provides contract opportunities, contract data reports from FPDS.gov, wage determinations, and other federal domains. SAM.gov is considered the GPE, Government-Wide Point of Entry. Government-Wide Point of Entry means the single point where government business opportunities greater than $25,000, including synopsis of proposed contract actions, solicitations, and associated information, can be accessed electronically by the public. Third, FAR Part 4 requires offerors and quoters to complete electronic annual representations and certifications in SAM. This includes affirming compliance with federal laws and regulations, such as those relating to equal employment, integrity, and financial responsibility. Fourth, FAR Part 4 mandates that contracting officers report contract actions to the Federal Procurement Data System, FPDS. FPDS is the system that is used to collect and maintain publicly available data on federal contracts, supporting transparency, analysis, and oversight. As an additional note, in case you were unaware, the public website SAM.gov pulls its information and data from FPDS. I like using both websites for research for different reasons. USA Spending is much more modern and presents data in a great way. FPDS is great for gathering specific information you are researching, and the results then can be better used in USA. Fifth, FAR 4 implements policies and procedures for assigning unique procurement instrument identifiers, PIDs, PIID, for each solicitation, contract, agreement, or order and related procurement instrument. PIDs are unique numbers assigned to each procurement action to ensure proper tracking and management. FAR Part 4 provides guidelines on the structure and use of PIDs to avoid confusion and ensure consistency in contract documentation. Basically, the PIDs are the solicitation numbers or the RFQ number or the request for quote number that are on the solicitations that you see in SAM. 6, FAR Part 4 sets out requirements for contractors to protect and properly handle classified information that may be involved in the performance of a contract. Contractors must follow specific procedures to safeguard sensitive information and comply with government security policies. This part implements the National Industrial Security Program System. Contractors must follow specific procedures to safeguard sensitive information and comply with government security policies. 7, FAR Part 4.7 implements policies and procedures for retention of records by contractors to meet the records review requirements of the government. In this subpart, the terms contracts and contractors include subcontracts and subcontractors. Contractors are required to retain records related to government contracts for specified periods of time, typically 3 to 4 years, depending on the type of record. This retention policy ensures that relevant documentation is available for audits, disputes, or other purposes. 8th, FAR Subpart 4.8 prescribes requirements for establishing, maintaining, and disposing of contract files. FAR 4.8 outlines procedures for the timely closeout of contracts once they are completed. This includes ensuring that all deliverables are met, final payments are made, and any remaining administrative tasks are completed to formally conclude the contract. This is important because money expires, as in government appropriated dollars, they expire. I had the opportunity to help a client a couple of years back with a contract closeout challenge. They needed to provide documentation to the CO for final payment and contract closeout. They were in jeopardy of not being paid because the contract funds were expiring and other contractual concerns surrounding contract closeout. Ultimately, my client successfully submitted the required information and was paid. In summary, FAR Part 4 provides essential administrative guidelines that help ensure that federal acquisition and contracting processes are transparent, efficient, and compliant with federal statutes. Proper understanding of these requirements is crucial for effective contract management and successful performance of government contracting. If you need help understanding the FAR or your contractual situation, please do not hesitate to reach out. No matter if you are a contractor or if you are a government personnel, happy to help our community. Go to www.askskyway.com. Thank you.